Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24. I know, a shocker, right? You know, the last time that I spoke with you guys, alright, was on Monday. And I said that this week was probably not going to be the week that I was going to do a lot of streaming. And that certainly still holds true. What I didn't account for was the Mets playing a day game against the Tampa Bay Rays today. Like, I should have just looked at the schedule and realized that they were playing a day game, and I could have said, okay, I'll see you all back on Thursday. So, but whatever, that's okay. Even if I do a stream, I'm more than happy to, just do it if I can. Obviously, I'm doing it a lot later than I've done in the past. That was because my family and we were watching a TV show. It was really good. It was actually the season finale, so it was a really good episode, and I just wasn't willing to stream while it was going on, because it was a really good episode. So, okay. So, with that out of the way, yes, I'm obviously live, and today what we're going to be doing is continuing to make progress on the, Kaiju Program, as well as the NL Central Team Affinity Program. I apologize, guys. My dinner. It's making me. Sorry, it's not staying down for some reason. Anyway, so the last time I saw you guys, we were working on the Kaiju Program. I just finally did the showdown, so now it's all about grinding the missions and getting it done. So, obviously we already have Yastrzemski. Baines is the latest one, as well as Keith Hernandez. It still needs a little bit more work, as does Yastrzemski. The only one that we are done with is Jerry Hairston Jr. And I could also throw in Warren Span there as well, because he's kind of close. He's at 460 out of 500, but I'm not going to waste an inning on him. I'm not going to, not unless it's a conquest game, which I will do later, because I got to do Britton and Robertson anyway. So, Span, we will do that, but what I need to do right now is play a 9-inning game and continue to get more XP with Hernandez, Baines, and Yastrzemski. I will say that I think Yastrzemski is a little bit overrated, personally. I've struggled with him, but I guess that, I'm willing to chalk that up to, okay, it's, maybe this is just a card that I'm not good with. So, we'll try again. We're not going anywhere. And it's at Colorado, and it's a 9-inning game. So, even if I just get, 7 at-bats with Yastrzemski, that'll still get me closer than where I was. Obviously, Hernandez and Baines, I have a lot more expectations for. And Harrison is still playing, because we got to do the mission to, for the Kaiju program, where it's going to be, you have to get XP with a lot of the players, or combined. I'll show you guys when I get back to the program after this game. There we go. Attaboy, Keith. You may not be able to hit home runs, but you can drive in RBIs. I'm more than happy with that. I'll tell you guys what's been going on. And obviously, I was at two of the three games between the Mets and the Rays. Yes, I was at the first one where they lost 8-5. That was painful. I think that was by far the low point of the season. I mean, obviously Tampa Bay is very good, but it's like that's Justin Verlander that they knocked around for 6 runs. I don't know what was going on with Verlander. Good thing I actually held off on posting anything on Twitter because I was ready to post a picture that I took of him warming up and say, "Wow, I'm so excited to see Verlander. First time I'm seeing him, I bet he's gonna do great." Well, I'm glad I kept my mouth shut. Oh, Yastrzemski, come on. So obviously Monday's game was not good. It was not good at all. Tuesday's game, that was a pleasant surprise. Obviously, we knew that Vientos was gonna. Vientos was gonna be a key part. Was a key part of it. With that 2-run homer that tied up the game the first time. Then you had Alvarez, who tied up the game with the 3-run homer in the 9th. 2 outs, guys. 2 outs. Alvarez came up clutch. And then frickin' Pete Alonso. Like, I have seen Pete Alonso walk it off. Well, that was the first time I ever saw a walk-off for the Mets. A walk-off win for the Mets. So that was the first time. But I've seen Pete Alonso be so clutch with in late innings. And so it should come as no surprise, but yet you guys think, if you guys were watching and you were thinking how crazy it must have been in the stadium, I could tell you it was nuts. Oh my gosh. People were... It was almost like the Met fans had bottled up all their excitement and it was overflowing, and finally with that home run, it just erupted. Like, that's how crazy the stadium was. I mean, obviously that's a great thing. And then today, the game ended with the Mets taking the win 3-2. Pete Alonso, yet another home run. I am really hopeful that he finds his stride, because towards the end of April and beginning of May, he has not been able to find his stride. Like, even in last night's game, before his first at bat, when they had runners on first and third with 1 out, he grounded into a double play. Hold on. Oh, they're on the fastball. And at that point, I was wondering whether he would ever come out of that funk, because he hadn't hit a home run up until last night. So it was like, is Pete Alonso struggling? So thankfully he's turning around those concerns, because this is obviously a contract year for him. I mean, he's probably going to go through arbitration 1 more year, but I'd rather see the Mets just extend him now. Like, give him a 5-year deal and sign him and lock him up. Like, don't even... Yes, you're wasting a year of, you're wasting a year of arbitration, but personally, knowing that we have him for 5 years, that would be incredible. Obviously, I'd like him to be a long-time Met, But I'm not interested in dealing contracts that the Padres and the Braves, and even the contract that Francisco Lindor got. I know Pete Alonso is a young guy and everything. I get that. But, you know, you're committing a decade. I don't know about that. You know, I'm not too... Because we know that the latter half of the career, they're going to find the fountain of youth and just be incredible throughout their career. But personally, I think 5 years is a good amount of time, because that way you have half a decade, and if they start to fall off, whatever, it is what it is. At least you're not stuck with them for another 5 years. I mean, obviously it becomes a problem if you have to, if they do well and you have to re-sign them. But at least you're re-signing them knowing they're going to be towards the end of their careers, which means they're not going to be as effective as they are. So personally, I don't like to see those long... I think the longest that a contract should be for players should be like 5 years. You know, these 7, 8, even 10-year deals, I don't like that unless these guys are like 22 years old. And even then, to give a guy that kind of a contract, they better be Mike Trout or Juan Soto in their prime for me to even consider that. So it's a very high bar. Otherwise, I think a 5-year contract should be good. This way you get 5 years out of them, which is good. And then if you want to give them more after that, then go ahead. So we'll see what happens with Pete Alonso. I think he gets re-signed. I think Steve Cohen understands that Pete Alonso is not just a good player. He actually means a lot to the Mets community. Like, he really means... He's a big part of it. Like, fans... it's not just Met fans. Like, if you ask any baseball player, who do you think... when you think of the Mets, who are some of the players that you think about? I am more than confident that a lot of MLB fans would say Pete Alonso's name as one of those names. The other being Jeff McNeil, Francisco Lindor, Brandon Nimmo, and if DeGrom had stayed, Jacob DeGrom. Unfortunately, I see that he's dealing with some kind of an injury with his elbow, and I really do, here's the thing with that. I hate that some Met fans are actually reveling in that. Like, see, it was a good thing we didn't re-sign him, because he was going to be hurt, and we were never going to have him, and blah, blah, blah. Really? You're that... You're going to be that cynical that you're willing to say that about Jacob DeGrom. Keep in mind that he won 2 Cy Youngs with the team when the team was at its absolute worst. Absolute worst, and yet he performed the best. So, I'm not going to celebrate DeGrom's injury. I want him to have a very long... I want him to be able to play. Obviously, he can't control injuries, neither can I. So I understand that it's part of the game. I just hate to see it, because it's like, this is Jacob DeGrom. You know, you want to see him pitch. Whether you're a fan of his or not, you know the greatness he has. Damn, I'm just raking with this Harold Bates card. I don't understand some Mets fans who revel in players' injuries. Like, shut up. All right, we're not here to celebrate players on other teams getting hurt. All right, we're here to be able to celebrate our players. Let's worry about our players first. Then we'll talk about other players. Even then, I don't like talking about other players. Just focus on our team. That's my biggest thing. I'm not worried about what the Braves are doing. I'm not worried about what the Phillies are doing or the Yankees or whatever. I'm not worried about it. All I'm worried about is the New York Mets and how the players are playing. That's it. That's all my focus is on. I will say, though, if a player like Jose Siri, tries to upshow fans like he did, or taunts fans, if you guys saw when he hit his home run, I think it was against Ottavino, I believe. And he basically, was showing off his muscles. He was, celebrating. And that's the whole reason Mets fans were booing. And I think he rightfully deserved it. But my thing is, if you're going to taunt, make sure you at least win first. If you taunt and your team loses, then you just look like the idiot. Obviously, players can express how excited they were to be able to come through for their team late in the game. That's fine, but you better at least back it up with a win. If you don't, then you're just celebrating individual performance, which, in my opinion, with in a sport like baseball, nuh-uh. So, that's just how I feel about that whole situation. But whatever, karma came back to bite Joe Siri in the Rays by, Adam giving up a 3-run homer to Alvarez, and then a 3-run walk-off home run to Pete Alonso too. So, strike 3, sit down. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. The kids. I have said this multiple times on Twitter. The kids want to win. Alvarez, Beatty, Vientos, they're the ones that are contributing to the team right now. They're contributing. The veterans ain't doing shit. What do the veterans have to do, or what needs to be done to light a fire under their butts? Because the kids are doing everything. They're the ones scoring the runs. They're the ones getting on base. They're the ones that are doing all this stuff to put the Mets in position to win, and the veterans ain't doing jack.
1-1.
So what the hell do you need to do? Seriously. Obviously, I'm very happy about Alvarez and Beatty and Vientos, making the most of their opportunities in the major leagues. Because if you remember last year, Beatty showed signs of flashes. He was just hitting the ball where a lot of fielders were. Now he's actually learned not to do that. Now he's actually contributing to the point where I can confidently say he should be our starting third baseman. Alvarez. Well, to be fair, the bar is not really high in terms of the Mets. I mean, and their catchers. For God's sake, we just called up, according to Anthony DeComo, we just called up Gary Sanchez. Nito can't hit.
0-2 is the count.
And Perez, I hate to say it, but I don't think the Mets are serious about him being their major league catcher.
Ball
I
one.
don't think they're serious.
1 ball, 2
So
strikes.
the fact that Sanchez is up, I think, says a lot about a lot about Alvarez. They're making Alvarez work. And to give him credit, Alvarez has actually came through. Yes, obviously that 3-run homer in the 9th inning last night. Yeah, obviously that, but more than that, like he was actually when I went to the Mets Braves game, it was the second game of the doubleheader in May. At the beginning of May, it might have been the first day of May actually. He had like 2 or 3 hits. He was contributing to the team,
Number 15.
even though he wasn't hitting home runs then. He was contributing. Beatty is already doing Beatty things, and Vientos, his first night with the Mets in 2023, he hits a freaking homer to tie it against one of the best baseball teams in the league.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm telling you guys, these kids are something. I know that, I knew at the beginning of the season I was one for offering Ronnie Mauricio as trade bait for Shohei Ohtani if the opportunity presented itself. But if Mauricio can do what he's been doing in AAA, my God, to hell with that. Let the Angels figure out how they're gonna address Shohei. Let them figure it out. They want to re-sign him long term? Okay, re-sign him long term. They're going to let him walk in free agency, then the Mets can make an offer. But for me, Mauricio is off limits. Because I think he's going to be up in the major leagues this season. It might happen next month in June, because I personally think he needs to learn a second position. Because Lindor is Mr. No Days Off. Unfortunately for him, but if he learns to be a second baseman, I think he'll prove more, what's the word? He'll be able to help the team more that way. Because think about it. If you move Mauricio to second, and then you move McNeil out to left.
0-1.
Hey, that's a pretty good lineup right there. And you don't even have to have Mauricio play. Or maybe Mauricio could be DH. Or maybe Vientos ends up DH. There are a lot of possibilities for the Mets with those four prospects. A lot of possibilities. I know I'm excited about it, and obviously Mauricio hasn't been up before, so maybe Mauricio doesn't live up to expectations, at least in that stint. And note how I say that stint, because I think he gets another shot if he gets sent back down to AAA. But I'm really excited because I look at what Brett Beatty did, what Alvarez or what Beatty's done, what Alvarez has done, even with Vientos recently. I remember last year when Vientos came up, he didn't do anything. He did not do anything. I was even shocked to learn that he actually had a home run. I had almost forgotten. I thought that home run he hit last night was his first home run, first major league home run. But apparently, according to Gary Cohen, he hit another one before. I don't know when, but apparently he did. Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, one's the count.
Landon, what's up? Not much? Alright, well, welcome in. We're just, I'm just doing the, a little play versus CPU to work on, XP missions for the Kaiju program. Since that's where I'm currently at with the program at this point.
0-1.
Yeah, I think we're making good progress, you know. Hernandez has a couple RBIs. Oh yes, sir. Unfortunately, this will be probably the only one until I get at the. I want to say that the earliest is probably going to be the next time I stream. We'll see how I feel on Saturday. I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow, so this is going to be this is going to be fun, having my wisdom teeth pulled and everything. But obviously, no stream tomorrow. Well, it has to be done, Landon. My wisdom teeth are really bothering me. I have to get them removed. I don't have a choice. You know, if they continue to bother me, you know, it might not just be bothering me. It might actually get me sick. From what my coworkers were saying, like, you could get sick from wisdom teeth. Because it creates a... Yeah, so just better off just getting them removed. Obviously my cheeks are, like... You think my cheeks are big now? Just wait until tomorrow. Jesus, they're probably going to be like freaking massive. You know, that's why I can't stream tomorrow. I wouldn't be able to talk. And what else sucks, and I knew this was coming, but still, it doesn't make it any better. I'm not going to be able to eat solid food. I'm going to have to just eat soup all day. Like, that's all I can really... That's all I'll be able to really eat. Fortunately, it's not fun, but I'd rather deal with that than what the consequences of leaving the wisdom teeth in there. Yeah, so you better hope that you never... Well, wait, have you had your wisdom teeth pulled or not really? I don't know how old you... I don't know... Baines. Okay, well, they may not be bothering you now, and in fact, they may not bother you at all. Some people actually go their whole lives without having wisdom teeth pulled. It's normal. I don't personally know anyone who's not done that, but I know it does happen. Unfortunately, that's not the case with me.
One ball, two strikes.
I don't have a general timeline, but I definitely felt them starting to bother me when I was a young adult. Like, I would say probably maybe in my early 20s. That's when they started bothering me. So, yeah, you probably do. I'm not, you know, my best advice is if it's a problem, if it really does bother you, then go get them removed. Because the longer you put it off, though, it's not going away. Alright, well, unfortunately, Sonny Gray is not going to be able to finish this game with a shutout. Most unfortunate. But it does give me an opportunity to go ahead and put in Zach Britton and David Robertson. So I think I'll do that after the 7th inning. I mean, look, they could bother you at any point in your life. I'm just saying that from personal experience, they started bothering me in my early 20s.
Got him.
So. Oh my gosh! Warning track power for freaking Nolan Arenado. And then Keith Brian Hayes does nothing. Because of course he does nothing. And I'm gonna get no. Actually, I'll wait till the
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
No, let's do it tonight, Landon, because I'm not going to have a chance this weekend. You know, or in all likelihood, I might not have a chance this weekend of streaming. So we might as well do it tonight, since this'll be the best opportunity. Just give me some time.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, I just want to make a little bit of progress in the Kaiju program before I do anything else. I want to make sure that I at least do that.
Hey.
Okay, all right, no problem.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Thank you, Landon. I appreciate that. But we will get it done tonight. Or we will do it tonight. And actually, I have time too. Because I obviously, with getting my wisdom teeth pulled, I don't have work tomorrow. So, yeah. I could probably go till 11. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah. Might as well get some fun in now, because it's going to be hard to do it over the weekend.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Sonny Gray.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And strike 3, sit down. Alright, let's see who we got. Alright, so we'll run with Robertson. And then maybe in the next in the final inning we'll do Britton. Ooh, Christian Yelich. Hot damn. Lyndon, what MLB team are you a fan of? You probably told me before, but I'm totally forgetting. What's up, J-Tag? Absolutely. That was a perfect home run. We're doing all right. You know, we're doing a little bit. We're just making a little progress on the Koji. I like to think that we're doing good. We're definitely past halfway. I'll tell you, we are definitely past halfway. I just watch baseball. Don't really have it. Okay, I gotcha. Because if you were a Mets fan, I was gonna ask you if you've been paying attention to them lately. You just see to finish the Conquest? Nice! Yeah, the Conquest is actually really, I I didn't find it too difficult. I got it done probably in one of my streams. It took me like, I think, an hour and a half. Thoughts on the Kaiju program? There are some cards that I like I like the Harold Baines card. Others, and Jerry Harrison Jr. too, but like this Mike Yastrzemski card, even though I just hit a home run with it, personally, I don't like it, and I also don't like the Keith Hernandez card. Only because, well, actually, I don't like the moment that I had to do with him, which was get a home run with him. It was damn near impossible. Managed to finish all the TA conquests yesterday. TA2 or TA1?
Now batting, the designated hitter.
I'm hoping, I can tell you I'm looking forward to that Strasburg card. I like that. It seems like that's going to be a really good card. The Strasburg one. Billy Williams. I will say the program is too dominant on lefties. TA2? Nice. I don't know. I'm a little bit over 60% in every TA right now. TA2? Nice. Good for you, man. Keep up the work. Alright, let's bring in Robertson, who has pitched fantastic for the Mets.
Ball, that's low.
You know, in the closer position, I think a lot of people were over-exaggerated by Robertson and whether he could be the closer for the Mets. Clearly,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
he can be the closer. That Ghost Runner thing that happened, the Ghost Runner rule, that really screwed him yesterday. Because, like, that's just... It's so freaking dumb. Really is. Like, initially I liked it because I did want... I did want extra innings to be over a lot sooner. But now that I think about it, I really just want that Ghost Runner to go.
0-1.
Like, I'd rather see teams win it the old-fashioned way, which was you have no runners on base, and you need to either hit a home run or drive it, get on base and drive in the runs. But I am really starting to sour on the Ghost Runner rule. I hope it goes away eventually.
0-2.
But I'll give Robertson a lot of credit. He is taking everything in stride. He was not expected to be the closer for the Mets when the season started, or as this season was beginning to start. And yet, he has been so productive for the Mets out of the bullpen. Like, it is truly incredible to watch what David Robertson has done for the team. And I feel good that if the Mets are in a safe situation, that Robertson's going to come in and get the job done. So I really love how Robertson is really doing well for the Mets. Oof. Gonna go up against Bryant and Crone before I get to McMahon. Ugh. But all I'm saying is that I'm really impressed with Robertson. I really am. I don't think Met fans are giving him enough credit, personally. I think they're trying not to diminish Edwin Diaz and his injury and loss. Like, obviously, David Robertson ain't no
Leading off for the
Edwin
Rockies,
Diaz, but my God, he's coming in here and he's picking up saves for the Mets when they asked him to, and a win, because technically he won. He won that game against the Rays last night, and then he came in tonight and he picked up the save. Like, you can't really ask for much more from from your closing pitcher. You really can't.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And also, like, yeah, obviously his walkout song is not Narcos. That obviously belongs to Edwin Diaz. But he actually has a pretty good walkout song in Sweet Home Alabama. I will say, though, I am thoroughly confused by Nogasek's walkout song. Like, every time I hear it, I keep thinking that he's coming out to Cotton Eye Joe. It just has that, wow. Guys, I meant to bring in Zach Britton, and I completely forgot. But I already had the 2 outs with Robertson, so I might as well finish this with him. Dang. That's on me for not paying attention. Which is probably why Ryan McMahon got that home run. Strike 3, stay down. Alright. Unfortunately, no XP for Zach Britton. But, I mean, that is what it is. Just me being stupid. Alright, there we go. Let me go ahead and open this up. You guys already know which one I'm going with. Mr. John Franco. Wait, do I already have I do. I do already have Aaron Loop. Okay. I wasn't sure, you know. I was like, wait a minute, do I have Aaron Loop or do I not? Unfortunately, he's not part of the Kaiju program, only Franco is. Well, hang on. Let's see. How much progress do I have with the Kaiju? Okay, so I just got, I'm very close to 60, and the next one would be Joe Torre. Let's see. I still need 800 XP with Kaiju. I still need to do a lot of these missions. Okay, so Yastrzemski is done. Harrison is done. Hernandez is done. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm gonna keep Yastrzemski and Hernandez in the lineup, even though I'm technically done with them. Let's see. Gray. Oh, yeah, that's right. They got the 600 XP instead of the 500. I forgot about that. Alright, just gotta keep working. Honestly, with Gray, I could probably... Hold on. I need to replace Justin Steele, I think. There he is. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I had Adam Wainwright. But he needs 9 innings, and I can't guarantee that he's going to do 9 innings. You good now, Landon? You want to do the game now? Or do you want me to wait a little bit? Because I could play like a conquest game and get Warren Span done while I'm waiting. Play the conquest game? Okay. Yeah, I'll get Jeez, I have a lot of conquest maps to do. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I'm going up against Woodruff. Screw me. But at least it's not windy inside. At least with the roof, it's not windy. Oh, I thought he was gone. But good thing he wasn't. He would have been safe anyway. Yeah, there we go. Base hit. Come on, get over that wall. Let's go! Mike Yastrzemski. Should get Joe Torre soon, too. Actually, that home run should get me Torre. I'm not... Yeah, it should. I don't know why it wouldn't. And even if I don't get it with Yastrzemski, I do have Span here. Oh God, they're gonna make me freaking. I hate his windup though. It's too long. Jesus. Alright, whatever.
Oh, that's just out.
Yo, JTAG, you still here? Strike 3, sit down. Wow, I missed that by a country mile. Still ended up with a strike. I don't know how that is.
Well,
Attaboy Hernandez. nice.
He's out.
Batting first, the catcher, William Contreras.
What do they want? Fastball. It's hard to tell sometimes. I mean, the what I'm using to be able to stand up my camera, it just makes it hard for me to see. So, all right, we are definitely throwing Britain in to the next
Now
half
pitching
inning.
for the Brewers, number 31, Joel Kayak.
Out.
Oh, another cool thing a couple cool things happened at that game that I was at yesterday. With the Mets walk-off. Obviously, the walk-off being the coolest part. But I also met one of the 86 World Series Mets players. Actually, I've met 5 of them, but last night was the 5th one that I met, and that was Mookie Wilson. I mean, like, how cool is that to meet Mookie? The guy who hit the ball through Buckner's legs to be able to win the game. Yeah, it is cool. He was just, I don't know what he was doing at the stadium specifically, but there was no advance notice that he was going to be there. Like, I only heard about it when they did their pregame show, the on deck show, and they said, "Oh, Mookie Wilson's in the building," and I'm like, "Mookie?" Like, okay, that's cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet him before he did the show, but then they said he was going to be out in the Fan Fest doing a meet and greet with fans. So I literally hung out there for the first couple innings of the game until he showed up. And he's one of the nicest people ever. Like, one of the nicest. And that's not just me saying it, because I showed a bunch of my coworkers as well, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he is such a cool dude. He is so nice." So, that was very cool to meet Mookie Wilson, and then after that, actually, while I was waiting for Mookie Wilson, I was approached by a filmographer. She introduced herself as helping to produce a Netflix film, and it's going to be about baseball, and they wanted to interview hardcore fans. And apparently, this Netflix special is going to be this Netflix movie is going to be starring Adam Sandler. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be in it, but they at least interviewed me for it. So we'll see what happens. I'd be very interested to see if I do get selected to be in the film. And it's not like I was, like she was maybe she interviewed a few other fans, but I know at the least I definitely stood out to her because she approached me midway through the game, and she was asking me if I got my picture with Mookie Wilson, and I was showing her. So she definitely remembered me, which I think is a good sign. So that'll be a cool story to tell if that comes out and my interview is part of it. then I get to say I was in a Netflix special. I was in a Netflix movie with Adam Sandler. I wish I had worn some Mets gear though. That's the only thing that makes me think they might not go with me, because even though I was at the game and even though I expressed like how much of a Mets fan I was, I think they were looking for someone who was wearing Mets gear, like making it obvious that they're Mets fans. And I just wasn't wearing anything that was Mets related. I had no hat. I didn't have a shirt, a Mets shirt. I was still in my casual business clothes when the interview happened. So, yeah, I mean, look, if it happens, great. If not, no harm. That would just be a cool thing for me to be able to say, hey, I'm in a Netflix movie with Adam Sandler. Nice. So but that's why I go. That's why I like to go to ball games, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to meet a player from a World Series championship team. You know, you never know if you're going to. Hold on, I got to put Joe Torre in, and then I got to move him up. But that's why I like going. If anything, actually, we could leave Torrey. I don't know. Should we leave Torrey there? I guess we should. Where's Kirsten here? Hura? He's at 10:05. Okay. And Warren Span should be done, so I no longer need him. Are you good on Are you where are you at? Are you hopping on the game now, Landon? Do you need me to do another game just so I can? Oh, you ready? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Give me 1 second while I change my account here. Yes, it's still all the set one players, because those are just the players that. 1 second. 1 second. All right, go ahead. Send me that invite, and let's do this. Hopefully the set one cards are still good, because I don't have any set two cards, or at least none that are good. Definitely gonna go with Trey. I'll go Chipper and let's go Ricky. I'll go Ricky. He could be our left fielder. All right, starting pitcher. You already know I'm gonna go with Shohei. Relief pitcher. Diaz. Ooh, the goose. I like that. And you're going with Franco? Okay, I think I'll go with. Well, I'll go with Alvarado. This way, at least we can have a. Yeah, I think so. Imagine we get Joey Gallo again, and he's the one that's blasting the 500-foot home runs again. Oh, God. Oh, we did get Gallo. Nice. Also, another thing yeah, everything looks good to me. As long as our opponents line up, well, they readied up, so. You got Shohei! Let's go! Oh, also, guys, I've been kind of on a bit of a shopping spree lately with the MLB store. With the MLB store just a couple blocks from where I work, you know, I've gone in there quite a few times, and I noticed that they had a bunch of these team pack cards. Now, I enjoy baseball cards, but I never enjoyed buying the packs because they're random cards and you can get duplicates. So at least with these team packs, there's no duplicates with them. So far, I only have 3. I have the Astros, the Mets, and the Rays. But I plan on buying one every weekday because they're only like $15. So, that's not even putting me. That's not even putting me at. That's $75 a week, which is not bad. Not bad. But my goal is to eventually get all 30 teams. So right now I only have 10% of them, but
Leading off for Philly, the shortstop.
But yeah, that's the new thing that I'm on now. Is I'm gonna
0-1's the count.
I'm gonna be
Ball, that's out.
I'm gonna be buying a bunch of the team packs, and it's so funny too because I thought those team packs were only available at the stadiums, so it's very cool that they have them in the MLB store.
Oh,
Nice strikeout. Strike 3, stay down. Oh boy, they got chased up late.
that's out.
Oh, excuse me.
One ball.
Again, just be careful pitching low and in, because that's a... I don't know if they fixed that glitch. Woo! What a spear by Chipper.
Batting third, the catcher.
Woo! They call it the hot corner for a reason.
0-1. Oh, 2.
Oh, by the way, guys, I do want to announce that following this month, I will not be renewing my Amazing Pass with the Mets. So I will not be going to any more home. Well, I won't be going to a lot. I won't be going to as many home games following this month. It's too tiring for me, and really, like, if the Mets were winning, I could deal with it. But they're not winning, or at least they weren't winning prior to this Rays series. So that means that I'm going to be, whether the Mets are home or away, I'm going to be trying to stream a lot more. And that's my fault because I was on top of that one, so that's on me.
1-1.
So it's not worth it, guys. Well, at least for me, it wasn't worth it. Maybe their fortunes will turn around, and maybe um, they'll actually start to win. But for the month of June, I'm just not going to go to as many home games. Ah, my fault. My fault. I knew it was going to be down there. Ah, god damn.
Leading off for the Killers, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
0-1.
Yeah, but I don't like to give up opportunities like that, Landon. I know we chillin', but I don't. That was stupid on me to do that.
Count. 1-1. Ball. 2-1.
Strike three, sit down. Yes, sir.
Nope.
What? That was borderline. That should have been called. Come on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He went! Wow. How are they not? You would think Angel Hernandez is the one that's behind the freaking plate right now.
Full count. 3-2. Ball.
Ball four. Yep. Ah, that stinks.
0-1.
Oh, oh man. You almost had him. You almost had him.
The first baseman, number 12, Yasmani Grandal.
It's all good. It's all good. What, they were perfect on that one? Yeah. Ooh, did not mean to do that.
0-1's the count. Oh, that's kicked out. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, sit down.
Leading off for the American Giants, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Got him.
Batting six.
Ah, speaking of Frank.
Designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Maybe he can make up for it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
How? That 90... Oh, wow.
No, inside. That's a ball.
I am so lucky I felt that off. I am so lucky. Yeah. Oh! Nice.
Batting seven,
I'll take it. All right, Gallo. Another 500-foot bomb here. Since Strength of 10 can clearly cannot run clearly. 45 goddamn speed. All right, I got Yasmani. Yasmani. Ooh, that was a perfect too. Nice.
0-1.
Your attention, please. Now, Taiwan.
I think they wanted the.
0-2 is the count.
I think they didn't want Elite. Just wasn't. I don't know. Well, I don't care. I struck out anyway.
Ball.
Nice.
No strike. Ball 3. 3-0.
Yes, sir. That's fine. That was going to be. That's a pitch you're not going to be able to do much with. Yeah. Nice take. All right, my turn. Come on, Turner. Oh, come on. They're going to give them the borderline pitches, but not me?
Leading off for Philly, the designated hitter, Eric Hosmer.
0-1's the count.
Why did that not fall? Why? Why? I'm sorry, Landon. I'm acting like the freaking real life Mets right now with bases loaded.
Trey Turner.
Uh-oh, we're in a freeze-off. Freeze-off! God dang. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, we might as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, come on. We're already 2 months, almost 2 months into the game, and we're still having freeze-offs. Such BS. Well, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. Because the only way I can leave is if I stop the stream. If we're going all night on a freeze-off, I swear. That will be the dumbest thing that I have ever seen. I am not going to pull an all-nighter just for a freeze-off. Let's hope so, Landon. Some people really want to win so badly, they're willing to wait it out. It sucks too because like we only got what a couple innings into the 2 innings, 2 full innings. We were starting the third, and we get this freeze off. This is unbelievable. Maybe it was a good thing then that I didn't score. We didn't score any runs because if they drag out this freeze off, if they drag it out while we were leading, it would be the most aggravating thing in the world. Oh, I better set an alarm on my phone for tomorrow morning so that I can wake up and go to my... Oh, okay, I already did. Good. Well, actually, I'll set a backup. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah, so is mine. No one's... Oh, your game is completely frozen? Like you don't see the guy, the snack guy going down the steps right now? You don't see that? Oh boy. You're stuck on the batter? Oh boy. Yeah, I can't do anything. Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't seem like these guys are gonna quit. Ah, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, what happens if you quit? Does the game automatically end? Like, can you turn off your console and then turn it back on? All right, let's wait. Let's wait, and then we'll see. Because if you're saying you're frozen, and I'm not frozen on my screen, like my screen is fine here, but if you're frozen, you may just want to do that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I definitely have people moving around, so I know I'm not the problem. Wait, what? Oh, well then I don't think you're the problem then. If the crowd is moving, if you see the snack people moving, then you're not. Then I don't think you're the problem. Yeah. I don't even know how long we've been in this standoff. Or this, 10 minutes? We've been... Damn. Damn. Well, I can't, like I said, I can't quit. If I quit, I have to turn off my console, which will end the stream. So, sorry, I can't do that. I can't be the one to quit. Well, people, yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way I can, because I can't. Well, let's see. Hold on. Okay, I don't have to turn off the console. I would just have to press the home button and on the PlayStation controller and do it that way. But that would end the stream still. There's no way that I can quit without ending the stream. And I don't want to end the stream because the posting parts of episodes like part 1 or part 2, it just, I hate doing that. It takes too much space up on my computer to download the files. So I guess I could move it over here a little bit. Hopefully I don't end up falling asleep on stream, you know, be like... So, I mean, it's up to you, Landon, what you want to do, but ultimately you would have to be the one to quit. If these guys don't quit, and I can't quit either, up to you. We can always do another co-op game, we can. I'm not worried so much about about our rating, or my rating in co-op. So, we'll just do it again, that's fine. Alright. Let's see what happens. If one of us quits, then I think... Then, I think then if one of us quits, then that should send me, or if you quit, then that'll send me back to the Diamond Dynasty screen. So yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead. There we go. I mean, I really hate that happened, but nothing I could do. Yeah, I got time. Let's hope so. Damn. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. While we wait for the cooldown, 8 hours? Oh, shit. Alright, well, we'll have to do it another day then. Because I can't wait on 8 hours. Sorry. If I'm up to it. I don't know if I'm going to be up to it. Depends on how I feel. Alright, yeah. If I can do it Saturday, we'll do it Saturday. If we can do it Sunday, Sunday will be fine too. Yeah, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Excuse me. Yes, sir, O-Town. Yes, sir. What a win. You're telling me. I was there. I was there. And I was there for the whole game, and I can prove it. It was. You don't have to tell me, dude. I already knew. I already know. Yes, absolutely. A much needed win today. Yeah, you just and they certainly needed it going into the series against the Guardians. Like they really needed it. Mookie was awesome. He was just awesome. Nice home run. Absolutely, let the kids play. Although Mauricio, I'll give him another month, but yeah, Beatty should be playing. So should Alvarez and Vientos. Vientos can DH. I'm okay with him DHing.
Oh.
That is four. The right fielder, number 3.
And maybe just wanted to give him a little bit of a break, you know? Let him catch his breath. Obviously, you know, last night was huge for Vientos. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. Oh, yeah. I already wrote I mean, Alvarez was... I was pretty nuts. With Alvarez, I was shocked. With Pete Alonso, I was very pleasantly surprised.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I didn't think Alvarez was going to hit that home run. I will be 100% honest on that. I did not think he was going to hit that home run. Strike 3, sit down. Pete Alonso, I kind of expected it, but I was still, like, surprised when it happened.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Excuse me. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, I was actually going to do the stream at 6, and I even set an alarm for like 5 o'clock for me to wake up because I came home and I just fell asleep. I needed it. I needed to fall asleep. But stupid me, when I sleep, I ignored the alarm the first time. So if I don't do a second alarm, then I'm gonna sleep past. So I meant to do this stream at 6, but because I slept past it, it was just, you're gonna chill for the rest of the night. All right, man. Thanks for appreciate you coming in, Landon. I'm sorry you had to be the one that had to quit, but if I quit, the stream was gonna end, and I just didn't want to do that. Yeah, we can. Like I said, we'll do another game on either Saturday night if I'm feeling up to it, or Sunday after I get back from. Actually, Sunday's the Sunday night baseball game against the Guardians, right? Ooh. Then Sunday may be tough. Alright. See you, Landon. Enjoy the rest of your night. I might not be on much longer after this. I think I'm gonna... Excuse me. Oh, did I get... Wait, I didn't. I knew I didn't. Oh. Okay. So apparently... What happened there? Tweaked my back badly. Oh, shit, man. You might want to take it easy. Lie down. Or something. You don't want to... If you make it worse, you might not be able to walk for a while. Is it like a pinched nerve? Is that what you're dealing with?
Batting up, the catcher is number 5, Johnny Ben.
Lower back pain? What I've been doing to strengthen my lower back is a lot of barbell squats. Or not squats, deadlifts. That's what I've been doing. It's going alright, J-Tag. I took a little bit of a break to do a co-op with Landon. But otherwise it should be good. Let me throw in Robertson. Excuse me.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both actually. So while I'm grinding the Kaiju program, I'm also grinding the NL Central Team Affinity program. Hence why Sonny Gray and
No ball, 2 strikes.
yeah. Keston, Hurria, like that's the reason they were all in the lineup. Yeah, killing two birds with one stone here. Where they want to cut her. Strike three, sit down. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. And let's get Zach. Oh wow, the lineup actually worked out to where I'm gonna have the lefty matchup. Nice. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to stay away. It's just, obviously, guys, I wake up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And the worst part about it was last night, I didn't get home until late, like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Because they shut down the Lincoln Tunnel coming out of the Port Authority bus terminal. They shut it down, so all the buses had to go through the tunnel, through the way as though you're entering from the Lincoln Tunnel, like if you were coming down Route 3 and then 495, I believe, and you go that way. That's the way that you have to go in order to, there's that little bend that, how can I explain this? You come at, so if you're heading towards New York City and you go through the Lincoln Tunnel, and you're in the rightmost tunnel of the Lincoln Tunnel. There's a split. So if you go to the right at that split, you're heading towards downtown New York City. You're heading that way. If you stay to the left, then you're heading towards Midtown. No, I know what you're saying, but either way, they shut down the Lincoln Tunnel, and there was so much traffic getting out of the city. That's why I didn't get home until 1 o'clock in the morning, and that's frustrating to me because, like I said, I had to be up at 3:45, 4 o'clock. So it's like I'm not running on much sleep here. That's why I kind of hoped that I was going to get a lot when I took a nap earlier this afternoon. Hence why the stream didn't begin until 9 o'clock. Or, well, actually, it was a little past. It was closer to 9:30 when I started this. Hold on, step off because I didn't see where the location was.
One ball, two strikes.
So I was just annoyed by that. I know that's nothing the bus driver can do about, because when they shut down the Lincoln Tunnel for construction, there's really nothing that could be done. It's just aggravating because they choose the worst times to shut down the tunnel. Let's see. Okay, so Gray needs another He needs another game. That's fine. Alright, so that's because I want to save those. What I'm trying to do, well, I can't do the Team Affinity Central map because I already did that. I already did it when I was grinding the AL Central Team Affinity. So, and besides, this game right here allows me to play on rookie. So, because I don't want to do another. I don't want to play on All Star or. Well, I'm not really trying to make progress there for right now. Besides, if I'm going to use a lineup to be able to grind, I'm not going to use this team build lineup. I'm going to use the best lineup that I have for Conquest. This is not my best lineup. This is merely me just grinding out the Kaiju program as well as the NL Central Team Affinity 1 program. Why else would I have Kestin Huria starting at second base for me? Oh, wow. Robbed of a hit. Joe Torre. Got it. Yeah, actually, JTAG, I'm not grinding Team Affinity 2. I'm grinding Team Affinity 1. That's what I'm grinding. If that wasn't clear. Yes, he did. Thank you.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, down.
Strike 3, stay down. What do they want? They want a fastball. So up and in. Who cares? It's the CPU anyway. Strike 3, sit down. Alright, that should be enough for Sonny Gray. So I think I should have enough. Which will be good for the Team Affinity NL Central 1 program.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ah.
He's out. Got him.
Stop shooting. Huh? Oh, stop shooting threes. Oh, they're complaining about LeBron. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Sorry, I enjoy, I know I was saying earlier about not reveling in other players' misery, like an injury or whatever, but, like, to me, the ultimate exception is LeBron James. I despise him with a fiery passion. I think he is bad for the game of basketball, and I wish he would just retire and be done with it already. I don't like him. I just don't. I have not liked him since his after his first year in Miami. Like I would have been fine with him if he had won the championship, but he didn't. He, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh lost the NBA championship, even though they were a super team, to an aging Dallas Mavericks team. An aging team that included Jason Kidd and Dirk Nowitzki. Like, how do you lose to that team? That to me showed that LeBron. To me, LeBron just does whatever he wants. He thinks he owns the NBA, so he can build whatever team he wants and just hire whatever coach. Because it won't matter. No coach is going to tell him how to play the game. They're just going to let him run whatever plays he wants. And that's the other thing, too, I don't like about the NBA. It's players have too much control. It almost seems like the coach is just an honorary position. Like, just hire some random, just hire a former player, a former legendary player, and just stick them in that role and just let the top players play the game. Like, at that point, we might as well just be playing blacktop basketball. Like, this is professional basketball. This is not blacktop. This is not, oh, let's pick the best 3 players, put them on a team, and then everyone else will just lose. And I think LeBron is the biggest embodiment of what the NBA is today. A pickup game, a blacktop pickup game where the best 3 players are all on the same team. So, I do not like the NBA. I do not like LeBron James. So, with those two together, I don't even care. But I will be more than happy to laugh in LeBron's face if he's attempting to shoot threes, even though throughout his entire career, he has not been able to shoot threes. Or he hasn't been able to shoot threes on a regular basis. Strike 3, sit down. I could probably do one more. Just one more game, though. Nice! Got Hunter Renfroe. And we got 2 players from the Team Affinity 1. Alright, let's see. We need Gray is done. That's already established. So Baines is almost done. Britton and Robertson probably need They need a few more games. All right, 1 second. Should only be one player that, yeah, Jonathan India and Michael Waka. So let me just check something real quick. Yeah, Gray is done, so I can replace Gray with Waka. There he is. And then, of course, I can't forget about Bert Blyleven. Can't forget about him. If anything, I might leave Waka and... I don't know. I mean, they're there. Might as well use them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Hunter Renfroe in left, right? Yeah. I mean, his defense is going to go down with... But whatever. And then we need Jonathan India. Hold on, let me... First I got to make sure that... Oh, it's repeatable. Ah. Come on. Get me to Jonathan India, please. There he is. Yeah, he's not even good at defense anyway, so I might as well have him as a DH. Certainly not going to replace Huria. Huria needs more time. Yeah, we're working on Tori. Yeah, I didn't realize that the Kaiju mission was actually repeatable. I didn't realize that. Alright, so we need to move Renfro. He could be after Baines, because I need him with his power. And then Jonathan India can stay where he is. Alright, let's do one more game. And then, I don't know who. Maybe I'll go with Waka. Maybe. Hold on. Gotta grab something here. Alright. Throw it on my bed. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do Waka? Alright, here we go, guys. Nope. I'm gonna repeat that first. And yeah, I should probably move guys up like Renfro, um, Renfro, Baines, and Corey. Like I should move them up. Yeah. Why didn't I do that? Like I'm trying to get the XP with them. I already knew well now I found out that the stat mission with the Kaiju series is all repeatable. Uh-oh. Means, come on, man. Did y'all see that Waka actually had a very solid outing for the Padres? I think he had like 7 innings and didn't give up a single run or something like that. Someone was pointing it out and was like, "Oh, well, I guess the Mets just couldn't get that performance out of him." Like, who cares? Obviously, it's good to see, players doing well, as long as it's not against the Mets. But that is, just because former Mets couldn't be successful here doesn't mean they shouldn't be successful anywhere else. Like Waka finally having a great game, good for him. Again, as long as it's not against the Mets. Against any other team, good for them. Against the Mets, well, screw you. Why didn't you do this when you were with the Mets? Strike 3, sit down. Alright. Robertson once again. Oh, Renfro. Renfro, what are you doing, man? Corey, what are you doing? And hurry up. At least he had a decent hit. Alright, let's bring in Robertson. See, the big thing with me is I hate it when players like wait for the ball to come to them. I hate that animation in the game. Like, if I'm telling my player to go chase the ball, I want him to go chase the ball. Mr. Forsythe, what's up? How you doing? Strike 3, stay down. Good trying to get set 1 cards. Best of luck. They're hard. They're definitely not easy to come by. I'm grinding out the team. I'm grinding out the NL Central Team Affinity Program, hoping that I can get the last few cards that I need. Because I'm actually close to
Number 73.
I'm actually close to 200, which would give me another choice in the packs. Which means I could either go for Babe Ruth or Pedro Martinez. I don't know who I'm going with first though, or who I'm going with. But after that, I'm not gonna try for the third because I just don't think it's gonna happen. Let's go. Get that insurance run for Britain. But best of luck on your grind, man. Team Affinity is a good way to be able to get the those set 1 cards. Some of them are actually insanely cheap right now on the marketplace. Not the Team Affinity cards. I'm talking about some of the set 1 cards.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's going!
He's dead.
Oh, for... Okay, that's a very interesting choice. I'll say that. I don't know who I'm going with for the boss pack. You know, I guess I'd figure it... oh, actually, maybe I was thinking about going with... I was either thinking Grady or Chase Utley. Okay. If he's good for you, man, then good. You know, he is definitely the off-speed guy. Yeah, but if you get the boss pack enough after you complete the program and everything, if you do that enough times, you should be able to get all of them. In fact, that's what happened with me when I did the... Oh, I just realized the big mistake I made. I forgot to bring in not Robertson, Britton. Dang it. And I had him ready, too.
2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Utley seems good. Grady seems good. I haven't looked at the other ones. Just Grady and Utley and Sizemore stood out for me the most. Yeah, so Robertson, he should be done. Robertson should be done. Yep. Okay, so Robertson is done, which means I can just focus on Britton and Franco. I'm definitely going to change my lineup so that we'll have Torrey leading off. We'll have Renfro, Renfro third and Baines second. So that way we can get the... Yeah, it is a grind. It is definitely a grind, so buckle up and be ready for it because it is going to be a while. Waka had 80 XP, very good. All right, I think that's going to be a good lineup. Yeah, absolutely. But I think when you first start out, it gives you there's too much content. Like you could easily be overwhelmed by all this stuff that's in here. So The 100 isn't going to get me anything. Yes, I have Chipper. Hold on. Yeah, and I'm not sure who would be the next one. I'm thinking Babe, but maybe Pedro might be the move. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'd figure that out later on. So, chose Babe, but I'm a couple from the next choice pack. Who do you gonna go with? Pedro or Chipper? He does. He does, but I already have Shohei Ohtani. In fact, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, he is there. Alright, I was starting to wonder if he was even in there in my rotation for my main lineup. Okay, I just wanted to make sure on that. So it sounds like Pedro would be the next card that you're going after, Mr. Forsyth. Hold on. Okay, so okay. Then I also chose Maddox. Okay. Well, there's no harm in getting a fourth. You're good on pitching. Okay, then I guess in that case, go ahead and choose Big the next time that you get him. This is a great conversation, but unfortunately, Mr. Forsyth, I gotta call it a night. I gotta go get my wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow morning, so I need to be up early for that. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and/or subscribe. That would make me a very happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you for sticking around. Um, Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there for a minute. Uh, and if you want, I hope that actually on YouTube, I hope that you subscribe to my channel and like the video. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitter at TTVNextJGGen24. It's basically my gamer tag that's up in the upper left. So go give me a follow on that. And usually I'll tweet whenever I go live. Or you can turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. Overall, this was great. We made a lot more progress. We are now at 70. So the Kaiju program, not much was left there. It's probably 100 that's left. Yeah. So, we're actually at 76. Well, it's still 30, so, or 34. So, we're going to be, I'm going to keep on grinding this. The next time that you see me, I'm obviously not going to do it off stream. But, yeah, so that'll be doing, and hopefully we'll be able to finish that up. Because I'd very much like to to start wrapping up this program and start moving on to other things, you know? So I hope you'll tune in next time. It's not going to be tomorrow, which is Friday. I don't think it'll be on Saturday either. It might be Sunday, but if it's Sunday, it's going to be an early stream. It's probably going to be around noon because the baseball game between the Guardians and the Mets is Sunday night. So, yeah, I'm going to be going to that since I'm not going to the game tomorrow or on Saturday, if Saturday is even going to happen. We'll see what the weather is like. But I hope you'll tune in. Again, turn on those notifications either here on Twitch or on Twitter. That way you'll know when I go live. So I hope to see you whenever I go live. Until then, guys, have a good night.